Moli Shani Bonsai, welcome and welcome back to my channel if you're not new, and welcome if you are new. I did that backwards, I'm so sorry. But anyway, my name is Tembi Fletcher and I make eclectic videos, and today I would like to dive back into the essence videos. I decided to put the hairstyles and makeup videos for the essences on hold. Excuse me, just dropped my shoe, my slipper. Yeah, so I decided to put those videos on hold because the festive season is quickly approaching and I would like to give you a chance to take a look at my festive videos, like festive outfits for the essence videos, so that you're able to get some guidelines or some ideas on what type of outfits are going to be harmonious with your essence blend. So that is what we're going to be doing, but don't worry, I'm going to go back into the hairstyles and makeup looks after I'm done with this series. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm kicking off this series with the ethereal essence or angelic essence because I believe that this essence really embodies festive wear in a sense, and that's because ethereals look amazing in anything that is shimmery. We look amazing. Well, I do have some ethereal essence, hence why I'm saying way, but we look amazing in metallics, we look amazing in sequins, velvet, anything gold, silver, anything that is iridescent or shimmery or sheer is going to look fantastic on an ethereal. And that is why I believe that the festive season was made for ethereals and romantics. My son's here. Sorry about that. Okay, so anyway, let's continue before my son comes out of the bathroom. But as I was saying, romantics are also going to do well with festive outfits because of the glamorous aspect about them. And so I encourage you, if you have ethereal essence, to run with this because you're just going to fit right in. When you wear all these shimmery, glittery, iridescent, sheer type of fabrics or like really rich fabrics, you're not going to look like you're doing too much. It's going to fit right in with your essence. So right off the bat, I wanted to show you this beautiful sequin dress. This is in a beautiful silver color. So if you happen to have cooler undertones and you look really good in silver rather than gold, I think this is going to look really amazing on you. You can accessorize it with a velvet blazer or a velvet coat if you want to go for something really long, or even a faux fur coat, and I think you're going to look absolutely fantastic. I'm going to try to move as quickly as possible because of course time is not on my side and my son's in the bathroom as well. There's so much going on in this video. The next one is just this beautiful, it's got this type of almost, it's not gunmetal, but it is quite, it almost looks metallic, and I really love that about it. Love the silver cargo pants if you definitely want to go a little bit more androgynous, because this looks really feminine to me, to be honest. So it doesn't, but you know, cargo pants are quite tactile, they're quite masculine in a sense, but this is a way to soften them up for sure. If you want to not necessarily go for the usual dresses and maybe suits, I think something like this that's a little bit pared back, which of course it isn't because of the coloring, but in terms of the construction is going to look absolutely fantastic on you. And then of course you can try fabrics like that have gunmetal finishes, like this one right here. Give me a minute, one moment. Ooh, oh my goodness. Content creation as a mom, that's what it's like on a daily basis. But anyway, let's continue. Now I wanted to show you this picture. I think I was showing you this image. This is like a gunmetal type of finish, and I think that this would work for an ethereal. Would I wear it like this personally? Maybe not. Maybe I would just go for the pants and then maybe add like a velvet, you know, the blazer dresses that are in right now. So something that maybe will just be a little bit above my knees. So I'd probably want something a little bit longer. So imagine a velvet dress blazer. No, a velvet blazer dress rather. And these leggings, are these leggings or tights? So these gunmetal tights, and let's think about some maybe rhinestone type of earrings or pearls. I think that would look really, really good on you as an ethereal. So maybe that's something that you can try out. Something else in silver that I'm really loving is this metallic silver skirt. Now this feels a little bit more like the patent leather, which, I don't know, or patent leather rather. Well, either or, tomato, right? But yes, this feels a lot like that, but I really love it on her. And I love the mix of more of the softer top. It does feel, it looks like it could have, you know, that gunmetal type of finish as well, but it's very silvery, like, you know, shimmery in a sense. And I really love that. So this can definitely work as a festive outfit. Should you try something like this, this will work for you. It'll fit right in. Now here's another dress. This is really interesting because it has greenish undertones. It's more on the golden, you know, like golden color maybe. No, it's actually, it feels a little bit more cool toned. I think it's because it's just, it has that sheen to it. It kind of feels like it could be warmer, but I don't think so. But all the same, I think that this is a beautiful dress that would look great on an ethereal, and especially if you have dark skin like this model right here, you would look absolutely fantastic. And the phone froze. But anyway, velvet is another fabric that is going to work really well for you. And even though I will say velvet is quite striking, it's a very, not imposing, but it is, you know, it's a very rich fabric, and it just gives off that really luxurious feel. But I think that it would be something that's a little bit more pared back for an ethereal, because I'm showing you all these metallics, I'm showing you sequins and gunmetal and stuff like that. So if you want to at least pare back a little bit but still look really festive and really expensive, then velvet is something that you can definitely try this festive season. You can wear velvet suits. You can go for maybe let's think of a sateen or satin top, or a silk top with some velvet pants or velvet skirt, maxi skirt, or even a shorter velvet skirt. I think you would look really, really amazing if you want to mix materials. But all in all, velvet is going to work perfectly on you or for you. Okay, so before I move away from velvet, I wanted to show you this really beautiful velvet suit. It's a pantsuit, but I like how flowy the top is. It's not too tight, it's not restrictive on this model. It's quite flowy, it's quite open, and it has some shoulder pads. And I think if you're a tall ethereal, especially if you fall in the dramatic or natural family, something like this is going to look really, really good on you. So you don't necessarily have to go for the blazer and pants, which will work amazingly well on you. But if you just want something that's a little bit more relaxed, this is the way to go. I think you're going to look absolutely amazing. I also wanted to show you this tulle mix. I think it's velvet and tulle, and then it has some beading on it. This skirt is really, really beautiful. It kind of gives off more of that vintage flair, and it is patchwork and it's tasseled as well with the beading. And even though you can't really tell on the screen, this looks really festive with, in my opinion. And that's because if you were to pair it, let's say, with a velvet top, like a turtleneck, velvet turtleneck, or if you were to pair it with like a silk top or satin top, you would look really, really amazing. Just the play on the different textures would look really fantastic on you. Now let me see what else that I can show you that I was talking about silk earlier, and I wanted to show you something that's a little bit more pared back. So this can work as a festive outfit. I think just accessorizing it with some gold, like maybe golden hoops and golden jewelry, would make it really work well for a festive outfit. And the good thing that I love about this ensemble is that it's not over the top. So if you were going to an office party, people are not necessarily going to be looking at you sideways like, okay, are we going to like a ball, or are we going to an event like, you know, the big time events like Fashion Week or award shows or something like that. This is a little bit more of office wear. If we were going to an office party, I think this would be really suitable. But if you are like me and you are over the top by nature, there's nothing wrong with going over the top. I mean, people would just have to accept it, okay? Even if they don't. I mean, wear what you want, wear what makes you feel good and what makes you feel amazing, and that's what really matters. So let's go ahead and move on. I wanted to show you another image of an outfit that I think is quite ethereal, but is also a little bit pared back as well. This is quite fashion forward at the moment. This is wearing sheer dresses or skirts underneath oversized blazers. And the reason why I picked this one is because as an ethereal, you look good in sheer fabrics. And it doesn't look vulgar on you at all, because the ethereal essence is very yin, and it's very... Somebody made a statement one time that I really liked in terms of being otherworldly. It's almost like you have a reverence for an angelic's aura rather than objectifying it. And I think that that is why sheer fabrics work for ethereals. You're not going to look at an ethereal or sheer fabric and be like, oh my gosh, she is so vulgar, or why is she showing so much skin? But I will say, depending on your personal preference, because personally, I don't think I would dress up this way because I prefer to be a little bit more modest. But I know that it wouldn't, if you have really strong ethereal essence, that is, if it's your dominant essence, you can go as far as this and it's not going to look horrible on you. I think you can pull this off. And so I do like the black, all black. I like the sheer, thank you, Alexa. I like the sheer gloves as well. And I think that this would work as a festive outfit, and you can definitely just add some accessories to it that are quite bold and maybe even a little striking in terms of like the metal color and the glitz and the glam. So I think ethereals can pull off glitz and glam. And now I wanted to show you something in gold. I like Lori Harvey's dress. This one is over the top, large sequins, but she has golden undertones. And so if these are your undertones, then going this direction is going to work perfectly for you. I also was thinking about embellished clothing. I think that even if you have a base, let's say you have a velvet dress like this and it has these, it looks like crystals on it, I think this would look fantastic on using ethereal. So if you're shopping on the high street, you can look for something like this, or even just go, I personally would go thrifting and get something velvet. I do have quite a few thrifted velvet pieces, and I'm thinking maybe I might do a DIY on one of these pieces and just add some embellishments to them to uplift them, and they will be perfect for the festive season. Well, that is if I have time. Moving on, this is more of a metallic dress as well. It's on the golden side, and I really do love it. It's quite short. I would probably pair it with some like chiffon pants or some velvet pants, because I'm into velvet. I'm just loving velvet this season. And I think that it would look amazing, especially if it's cold outside. Yeah, I think that that would look really, really fantastic. Now, I wanted to show you this golden dress. I think this is really, really pretty because it's giving me that, it's giving me more of that jersey, like sweater dress feel because it's ribbed. I don't know if it's a knitted dress, or if it's a sweater dress, but I really do love the sheen on it, the golden sheen. And of course, I love how the model accessorized it. You know, the designer put these accessories on the model, but I just love the entire ensemble. And then of course, just adding a blazer over it because it is going to be quite cold, and you're good to go. Well, for those who live in the northern western type of hemispheres, yes, it's going to be cold for you. I also wanted to show you something that is not quite often seen in terms of coloring. This is like an ombre effect on the dress, and I think ombre effects look really good on ethereals. It's quite otherworldly, it's quite fiery. It also has some embellishments on it, and it is gorgeous. This model is absolutely gorgeous. Something else that I wanted to show you is draping. I think anything that is draped is going to look fantastic on you. A good example is Destiny here, Ryan Destiny. I love the draping all over the dress. Now, if you're shorter, I think you can definitely pull this off, but if you're more on the taller side, then wearing something a little bit more elongated is going to look fantastic on you. And it's just so, so lovely. Feathers are another one. Yes, I know they were trending a couple of years ago, but as an ethereal, I think you can definitely pull feathers off. And so if you do not want to necessarily go the really sheer route, then maybe adding something sheer with feathers on top is going to help you cover up a little bit more. And I think that it will make you look fantastic. You're going to dazzle in an outfit like that. Something else that I did see, I think these are like pearls, a lot of beading and embellishments here, and I just think this is so ethereal. Now, this is over the top. I feel like they're probably at an event like Fashion Week, but like I said, if you like to dress up if you like to go over the top when it comes to the way that you dress, then why not? Why not give it a shot? And these are pretty much the basics in terms of what you can wear this festive season. But before we head out, let me show you some silk dresses that I think are absolutely fantastic. I love the layering, the turtleneck, long sleeve turtleneck, which is pretty much the same coloring. It's very monochromatic. And then the slit in this beautiful strap silk dress. Oh my gosh. And even the shoes are the same. She looks so ethereal, so fantastic, so glamorous. And I think that anyone who wears something like this festive season who has ethereal essence is going to look amazing. Another one is in silver. I think this is fantastic. Just going one color and one tone is going to be amazing. Another silk dress, and then we have a silk kimono over it, and these velvet silver shoes. Oh my goodness. How beautiful is that? So, so gorgeous. And that is that. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here because I've given you a lot of examples. So just think anything that is sheer, anything that is iridescent, anything that has shimmer to it. And that even goes with your makeup. Shimmery makeup is going to look really good on you this festive season. And you can also add a red lip if you have some romantic essence, and I think you're going to look absolutely fantastic. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope I didn't miss anything. I was in a bit of a hurry because I need to get my kids situated and all, but I really appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with me, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.